Here we are again, another exciting night, and there is some interesting movement that has happened recently. Okay, a very, very interesting movement. Again, Bitcoin always seeks to confound us, right? It always seeks to confuse us, giving us hope, then hurting us, hurting us, then giving us hope, then going up to the moon and all that. That seems to be what's happening with Bitcoin. So let's take a look at what's happening now. You know what? Let's take a look at CoinGecko again. Let's go take a look at CoinGecko. What is happening to Bitcoin 34190? Again, it was fooling around with the 30 level. Did it go below 29 or no? Did it go below 30? I don't remember. I know it was close, quite close to the 30 level. Okay, I'm not sure if it went down below 29 or that kind of stuff. But many things happen. But look at this. I want you to see something here. Very significant. 24 hours, Bitcoin up 2.6%. Ethereum up 7.7. It's about time, Ethereum. Ethereum has been blasted down. I don't know why. EIP 1559 is coming up. We'll see the implications of that on Wednesday. Something you do not want to miss. So today we talk about Bitcoin. Wednesday we talk about Ethereum. But not only that, you look at Cardano 3.6. I'm looking at what is higher than Bitcoin. Oh, Dogecoin 2.9. Last 24 hours, okay? XRP, no. Polkadot, no. What's wrong with you, Polkadot? Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap, yeah. Solana, oh, Solana. Chainlink, not bad. Polygon, yeah, Polygon. Oh, ICP. So a lot of things are up against Bitcoin, which is good, okay? Which is good because dominance is still 45.4, which is high, okay? That's kind of high. So let's see what's happening. This is an interesting pattern. I know a lot of people were asking about this. I'm going to show you. Is this what we're seeing? Is this what we are seeing? Did the move down here, which is like 31, okay? Let me draw it for you. Is that like following this? It looks like it, right? It is just so similar, right? It went down here. And then it kind of went here, right? 35, was it? 34, yeah, 35. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Didn't go to 37, and now it's here again, right? And now you're saying, where are we now? Is this? What is it? What is it? Let's look at Bitcoin now, okay? Let's look at Bitcoin now. Is it the time? We'll talk about Binance after. Yeah, there's a lot of news. Look about that. I'm also looking at this, 4285. I think the stock market will have a big bearing on whatever happens, okay? Because now we got to look at other news. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It looks like especially on the 8-hour chart, okay? It doesn't have 8 hours, so let's go to 4 hours. It looks just like that pattern. Eerily so. Look at that. Just like, oh, that's kind of similar. That is very, very similar. Just tracing this out. So, to you, this, I want to play you a song. Is it time for this, guys? Is it time for this?
Please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratze, we have automated out. Novogratze is bullish. Don't rise is there. Novogratze is bullish. Let us go to moon.
Okay, let's see what happened after that. This is November 2018. This was during the depths of the bear market. Again, like now, you know, it looks like the depths of the bear, right? And everyone's depressed, right? Everyone's depressed, is doing nothing, you know, and people are asking, hey, had it just bottomed out? So when all hope seems to be gone, I think Bitcoin's about 3K, right? Become about 3K, 3.5K at this time. I still remember. And being Bitcoin, can you guys guess what happened? What happened after that? Look at that. Yeah, I guess that this does look like some sort of accumulation, right? What happened after this? Can you guess what happened? Where did it go? Where did it go? Came down from 3. Where did it go? Where did it go, guys? Come on, guys. Where did it go? In the depths of despair, when everyone had given up, where did it go? This is November 2018, not now, okay? It's not now. Who knows? Where did Bitcoin go to? Who knows? Try to guess, guys. Try to guess. Yeah, Henry is that. Try to guess, Henry. Give me a good stab. Well, I'm going to tell you where it went higher. It went higher. In fact, from here to here, it went from like all the way from 3K. You know, it was just in this range here. It went to 14K. You know, it went to 14K, not 40K. It went to 14K, almost in a straight line. Almost in a straight line. That is what Bitcoin does to you. So, do we want to celebrate? Let me put on my other eyes. I have to see. I have to be given the powers to see what could potentially happen to Bitcoin, right? I mean, we really don't know. As I said, don't be too overconfident. On the other hand, I mean, you don't also want to be too pessimistic, because then you could have a problem. Let me, oh, look at that, guys. Do you like that? I have been given the power of laser eyes, okay? So I now have my laser eye. Let me see. Okay, I see. Okay, guys, we have to be careful. You see, you need laser eyes to see all these things. You need laser eyes to prevent you from celebrating too early, right? That's what my laser eyes is for. So let's see what is happening now. And this is what I am worried about, okay? Because coming next year, Grayscale unlocking, people have asked me, is it going down or up? Well, with laser eyes, I can see more. I suggest you get the laser eyes, okay, guys? Go and get some laser eyes if you don't know what else to do. Okay, anyway, so what does this mean? See, unlockings pose downside risk to Bitcoin. In fact, last week when it went below 30K, 29 something or 28 or whatever it was because there was a lot of Grayscale BTC that was unlocking. Now, July is another unlocking. This is actually the biggest unlocking day. 16,000 BTC unlocking on Grayscale coming up. So let's look at the charts. 6 months ago. 6 months ago or 6 months ago to mid-July is mid-January, right? I'm going to change this to daily so that we find out. I'm going to ask you, because people ask me like, is it going to go down or up? Okay, I want you to make the decision now, okay? With my powers of my laser eyes now so that I can see clearer now. So let's go to January. No, we don't want that. January 2021, mid-January, December. It's going to unlock on July 19th, right? Now, let me ask you a question. Had you bought BTC at 34 and it is now, what is this? 37, sorry, 37. It is now at 34. Are you going to sell? That is what we want to know. Are you like going to sell? Because before this, that's mid-January, right? Let's go to mid-December, guys. Where is mid-December here? Mid-December. So we go mid-January to mid-December. If you bought BTC at 19K and it is at 30, will you sell or not? That is the question that you guys need to answer. Is it going up or down? I don't know. I'm just telling you there's a lot of unlocking. I'm saying that what we have shown that people who bought at 19, when it was here, right? They sold, and they still made money. Look at that. They still made money. But now I'm asking you, and this is the big if you had bought at here, which is mid-January here, and you are underwater here, not by much, will you sell? If you don't sell, then Bitcoin has a chance of getting up. If you sell and don't hold the line, hey, I think it's going to go like this. And as I said, go like this and then only up. Get what I mean? That's what I mean. I do not know, guys. I would have to take a survey with everyone, but I'm just telling you the facts now, right? Because my laser eyes, my God, I see so many things in my laser eyes. Okay, I got to use this laser eyes more, okay? I seriously got to use this laser eyes more. Let's see what's happening, what else is happening here. What does this grayscale unlock me? What does JP Morgan say? JP Morgan say this is going down to 25. I'm just telling you. So despite improvement, the signals remain bearish because of this grayscale. Okay, they hold 654,600 BTC, but 16,000 is coming from unlock. Some say July 17, some say July 19. So we will have to know. So the premium has also gone down because, yeah, why would you buy something at a premium? Oh my God, that means they did lose money, right? They did lose money if they bought that. My God, that's no good. That's no good. But again, if the price is near, what are you going to do? Are you going to hold the line? So until February, it consistently traded at a premium, and then it kind of broke down the premium before that. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Is it? That means people were not as bullish as before. Okay, this is something that you have to consider. Next, I want you to consider this. Billionaire, but there's good news and there is bad news. You decide. You know, on the one hand, this is very important. Biggest ever mining difficulty, guys, because the people have to go out to China. Hey, do you like my eyes? I think I should go on with these eyes, man. Give you guys good luck. So if the difficulty level of mining gets high, you guys can hear me, right? Then what happens? You know what happens? Bitcoin tends to go up. It's harder to mine. So actually this long term is good. You know, it's not in China anymore where they get cheap stuff and kind of like pollute the world or whatever. That's what the Chinese say anyway. I don't know. I haven't checked. But hey, if this happens, they go to Kazakhstan, they go to Texas, they go to Maryland. This is good. Okay, and look at it. Even India crypto is going up and all that. But look at this. Billionaire vows to spearhead Mexico's Bitcoin-friendly bank. Guys, if people are not friendly to crypto, I am going to South America. I mean, I would have to go to South America. Like, hola in South America. You know why? Because South America looks very friendly to me, right? Yeah, they would know me, right? You guys can't see my laser eyes. I go to South America, guys. Hey, guys, everyone is going to see my laser eyes, okay? I mean, you guys can't see it, okay? So this is good. What does this guy say? This guy is even setting up a bank. And he says, what? He says, what? Third wealthiest man. He's a billionaire, right? Fiat currencies are fraud. He's saying this in the context that, you know, if you were holding the peso, you know the tequila crisis in 1994, right? The Mexican peso went down against the US dollar. Yeah, right. And he probably became poor or poorer, or he's still rich. But look at that. And he invested a lot of time studying this. And even in Mexico, they are going to have a Bitcoin bank. So you have South Americans going in. This is led by El Salvador, of course. I could stay there, right? I could, yeah, I'll bring my 5 BTC there and say, hey, give me a visa, man. Or I go to Paraguay, or I go to Mexico. No, I don't want to go to Mexico. Too big. I think I feel better there. Look at that, Mexico, and he has a bank here, Panama, Guatemala, Honduras, and Peru. Hello. Where's El Salvador? So these are some good news. On the other hand, you also hear some bad news. Okay, there's a lot of bad news also. So it's very mixed, right? It's very mixed despite all of this. We also have some bad news. Not everything is good, okay? Not everything is going to be good. I get it here. And let's see some bad news because we want to be fair. We want to hear both the good and the bad. Look at that. Binance pulls out of Ontario. That's in Canada, for those that you don't know, right? That Bitcoin investors sit on the sidelines licking the wound. That means they're not committing. They are still scared, okay? Oh my God. Did you guys see that? When it's bad news, this Bitcoin comes up. Like, hey, what is this? I mean, Zoom. Hey, the Bitcoin gods have taken over this, okay? Like, hey, wait. Okay, never mind. I can barely see. Bitcoin investors sit on the sidelines licking their wounds. China's long time running crypto exchange closes Bitcoin business following crackdowns. Interesting. Okay, prison, whatever. Singapore's DBS Bank enlists NIBRA one-click blockchain security issuance. So, okay. And we see a lot of things like here, Polygon, DeFi protocol, safe dollar hit by exploit. Yeah, every single, yeah, there's been a lot of, in these bad times, there's been a lot of bad news, right? Look at that, look at that, look at that here. So I think there was another news. I didn't find it. You guys saw Binance in the UK, right? What happened to Binance in the UK? So Binance are told they're what? They're not supposed to operate in the UK anymore. I don't know how that works. That Binance did issue some counter statement. I'm like, okay, I'm just reading it. Okay, I am just reading it. Okay, but next, I want to tell you something else. Okay, this is Bitcoin here. So next, we live in two worlds, guys. I'm just going to tell you that we live in two worlds. The first is Bitcoin. We are really living in two worlds, and I'm going to show you how this really changes. Okay, you have to think differently now if you are going to be successful in this. I mean, it might be a bear market or whatever, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. Okay, we have the pressure on hit zero, but look at this. This is actually cool. I love this. Will Lord Elon and Jack Dorsey rescue us? Hope so. This is on the 17th to 19th. This was timed quite perfect, right? So here we're asking that you guys are saying some will hold the line, some will sell. See, until my glasses came out of Bitcoin, but look at this. Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey agreed to discuss Bitcoin at a B-word event. Who knows when this is? This is perfectly timed, guys. This is 21st of July, which is why I'm looking at this, because I'm thinking that if we have this, we may have this. This is not financial advice. This is my analysis based on my glasses here. Okay, again, this is not financial advice. This is more educational. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. This is what I am really looking up close at, because they could have good news here. But on the one hand, you see Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is doing its own thing, up and down, up and down. On the other hand, do not forget the altcoins. Don't forget the altcoins, because you saw during the past 24 hours, Ethereum was zooming up. That's why on Wednesday, we are going to look at Ethereum, right? Because July 14, this EIP 1559, in fact, it is already running. I don't think you know the implications, okay? So rather than talking about all Bitcoin, we must look at the others too, which is the altcoins, okay? Now, let's go back. Now, let's go to the altcoins and see how they are doing. Hey, it changed when I talk about altcoins. That's the deal. Hey, this is smart, okay? This Zoom is really smart. So again, look at this, guys. Andreessen Horowitz triples down on blockchain startups, 2.2 billion crypto fund too. That's great. They're raising money. They're raising money. And look at this. Deutsche Telekom's T-System MMS and Celo Blockchain staking for Andreessen Horowitz. What did we always say? If you have a way to stake your coins and you want to hodl it, the best way is to stake. Get interest, get returns in terms of that coins, correct? And the thing that I told you that day, you know, if you were in Wallets DeFi 1, I did sneakily mention, I was sneaking up, yeah, because I didn't have laser eyes, but I was very sneaky. I did mention something, and that coin has just announced the biggest airdrop of 2021. Did you guys miss it? I know most of you missed it, right? So no fear. If you missed all this, then come to the next wallet class, Mike, and you drop the link. This is on Wednesday. We are going through, we're going to set up wallets for 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 different blockchains, Ethereum, Polygon, and Binance. And whoever is the best, who's the best of you, who will be the best student, because I'm going to ask you to transfer some of my real money, okay? I want to see who's the best. We will give you $50 USD in order to stake crypto. Yeah, you want to do it live. We'll do it live, because why, guys? Hey, look at it. If Andreessen Horowitz stakes, why aren't you staking? Now we have 2. You know what? We have. I'm so proud of this to announce this, John. John, you are not alone. Guys, let me write this again. Okay? If John and Mark, you know he's Mark Andreessen, right? So if John and Mark Andreessen are staking, why not you? I don't know, guys. I really don't know, but you don't want to miss this because we are giving $50. Okay, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, and anyway, I think that I've said in the groups, right, that this is a very special time while people are confused on what Bitcoin is doing, which is you see the alts moving right now. Let me tell you, during that time that you saw, right, when Bitcoin has bottomed out, during that time, which is a bear market in 2018, pay attention because a lot of people are crying about the bear market. Now, let me tell you, this was something during a bear market, okay? Look, this was a tweet that was given during a bear market to a company called Mainframe. Mainframe, okay? Mainframe. Guess what was the capital that this guy put in? And can you guess his profit? Not financial advice. I do not know if history is going to repeat again, but let me tell you that history does rhyme. Can you guess what was the capital of this guy that he put into Mainframe, and what is the profit? Can you guess? This is during the bear, okay? This is during the bear market here. I mean, what happened, guys? Can you take a step of what happened here? This was a bear. In fact, this was even worse than this, okay? This was even worse than this. Can you guess? Take a stab at guessing what in the world happened, because I need you to understand that sometimes bear markets are good. That's why we had a lesson that day, right? Do not fall in love with the bear market, okay? Which is very, very important, okay? Because you might just love the bear market. Now, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This guy, not me, Kenneth, that 20K is me. This guy made, again, I'm talking about profit. Now, I know for a fact because I was in front of the screen trying to press the sell button for this when it listed on Binance. 12K US. The capital, 0K US. This was an airdrop, guys. He just draw this as kind of an airdrop. So do you see that in the bear market, the airdrops get much, much bigger? Do you see that? Do you guys understand this now? Do you guys understand this now? What happens during the bear market, right? I hope you guys understand that. That's just what happens during the bull and the bear market and all that. Okay, so let's go back to the news now. What is happening? So in order to do this, you must take, really, you must be really familiar what's happening around the world. Europe's Delta woes, DD IPO. So there's a lot of movement. I'm looking at the markets now, I think one thing that could impact this market is the Delta variant. I'm not sure what's happening in Europe. I thought everything was fine in the football stadium, right? Maybe not. Stocks in flat, infrastructure deal more likely. Well, that's kind of cool. That's really, really cool. We love that. DD to close IPO order books. This is good. Suddenly, companies are coming back to China. They're getting listed in the US. Impressive. Binance, this is what I was trying to find for you guys. Binance not welcome in the UK. Let's see how this Binance news go along. But say this is good. This is what I like. I kind of like this weekend. This is one of the weekends that I really like, because before this, any good news, Bitcoin would go down, right? Now it's like, okay, this is bad news. Bitcoin still goes up. This is good news. This is good news. Bitcoin still goes up. So maybe there is a turnaround, but again, we got to be careful. Macron, okay, we don't care about Macron, right? But this is good. But you still need to look at what's happening overall in the stock market, okay? Never ignore the stock market. You are ignoring the stock market at your own peril, okay? So you should never, ever, ever do that. So again, what I'm trying to say is, guys, anything can happen. You really got to be very, very careful now. But the thing is, I mean, look at the stock market also. But again, I think we are entering a new phase of lockdowns now. Now, if you are Malaysian, now let me remind you, you are Malaysian. Let me remind you, I'm still bullish on cryptos, and I'm still bullish on all these other coins, right? All these other, even the altcoins. I'm happy to see it. I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because at the end of the day, I really don't see any other solution out of this. Now, I don't know what's happening in other countries, but today Malaysia announced a series of help, right? A series of stimulus. And one of those is that all of us, we can be rich, we can be sure. I'm glad that they seem to be fair now. I really like it that these guys are fair nowadays, right? These guys are very fair. And they're giving stimulus to all of us. We do not have to pay our bank loan moratorium for the next 6 months, which is good. It gives me a lot of kind of confidence, right? It gives me a lot of confidence in all of this, and all of this is really coming back. So that's kind of cool. Okay, now the other thing that is very important to me is this, okay? If the stock market run ends, or if the crypto market ends, I want to ask you guys, where am I going to put my money? Seriously, where am I going to put my money? I mean, where? You want me to put at the bank? Okay, the interest rate is too low. Malaysia is quite high compared to the rest. I have no idea how you guys are doing outside of Malaysia, okay? But Malaysia to me is so low also. Where do I put it? The dot plot. Yes, we talk about the dot plot and we can be very academic about this, that this will happen and that will happen, but it doesn't solve my problem. I don't put all of my wealth or most of my money into the markets, okay? I put only a portion of it. Don't put all your money there. So if I can't put it in the market, guys, where do I put it? Where do the other people who are retirees put it? Don't talk about retirees. What about the young guys? Everyone is struggling to make a return. Where do they put it? You can't answer, right, guys? I just turned 55 in June. All my life, John, you're retired, right? But anyway, John, this is my story, John. This is my show. I'm going to talk about my story, John, okay? I wanted to get my hands on that retirement fund, you know? I kind of took a risk in 2016, just striking out on my own. All my life, for 5 years, you know? For 5 years, John, I wanted that money. Now, do you know what, John? I don't want it. I want to go to EPF to say, sir, can I keep my money here for a little bit longer? Don't do anything like the crypto guys do, right? Don't go and no, what do you say? Don't go and lock it and give me an unlocking or vesting mechanism. But I want to keep it here because if I move out, my rate goes down. My rate goes down. I'm not good. Okay. And this is why I say you have to look at this market in terms of two things here. Go look at this. Guys, it's not about being smart. It's about how in the world are you going to survive? And and this is why in our wallets class, we are going to do something. We want you to understand this. Again, this is not financial advice, but we are looking at this Saturday for you to understand staking, for you to understand ROI, for you to understand what the percentage means. Okay, staking is not the same as putting money in a bank. I'm just going to tell you, it's not the same as putting money in EPF, which is your retirement fund. It's not the same as unit trust. Well, I don't know about that, maybe. Okay, it's not. You have to know the difference between this and this. And that is why, guys, you do not want to miss this. You don't want, yeah, but John says way better. That's cool, John. It's good if you can, you can tell them how it is. It's good if we know your experience. Yes, you have to know the type of staking. So guys, I do not want you to miss this. You know, I do not want you to miss this. I know there's a lot of Cassandras around. I know that Michael Burry is shorting Tesla, but now people are saying Tesla is bullish, right? I don't know. So who's going to win? Michael Burry, Cassandra of 2008, 2009, or Elon Musk? I don't know. But before I leave, I'm just going to leave you with something, okay? Because somebody asked me, can you answer the question, Michael Burry? Don't beat around the bush. Okay, don't beat around the bush. He probably caught me trying to beat around. I'm not beating around. I'm going to tell you what I really, really think before I go, okay? I'm going to tell you what I really, really think before I go. Oi! It came back to the, here's the deal, guys. If you go and look at the movie, right, The Big Short, I want you to look at it. When did Michael Burry call for a short of the housing market? Go look at it tonight. It didn't happen the following month, right? It happened several months later. Go look at it. Go read the story. I want you to see that. Go read the story. Go look at the movie. In fact, Michael Burry was almost fired because everyone thought he got it wrong. So before I go with my laser eyes now, I'm going to tell you this. I think that his thesis is good. I think that one day is going to happen, but I don't think it's next month. I don't think it's the next 2 months or whatever. Do you understand me? But if we build into this, if another thing comes back and we go into this hype again, is it possible? Yes. Remember the Cassandras, they will be proving right one day, right? Yeah, right. That's what John said. He was in it for several months. Go look at that. In the meantime, laser eyes, diamond hands. See you on Wednesday for Ethereum. Bye-bye, guys.